Hey y'all, what's up? This is Bree at Skulls and Bones 444. If you're new to my channel, welcome, but if not, thank you. I hope you guys are having a beautiful Saturday morning. Um, this is for Leo. This is for all the Leos out there, okay? Whether it's, hear me out, because the opposition seems to have a lot of Leo in their chart, okay? The information that comes out of here, it could be for the opposition, or it could be for you good Leos out there. So let's see what happens here. Um, I just noticed that today is what, May 3rd. So here's the thing. Angel number today is 535. Y'all may want to look that up. And okay. If I burp or yawn, I'm sorry. Yawning because too much Diet Coke and I gotta stop. I know it sounds unprofessional, but just get over it. Okay? Number two, if I yawn, it's because I have been nonstop with running errands and shit. So give me a break. Pay attention to all the synchronicities that are coming, which are, 111 a lot. It's been a lot. 222, 333. I've been seeing a lot of 444, which means divine protection. 555, which means big change. 666, which that is not the mark of the beast. A lot of sevens and a lot of eights. A lot of eights, big time. 10, 10, 11, 11. 311, which means don't give hope on love. Wow, 222 on the timer right there. Because the karmic and the cult have wanted you to give up on love for how long this shit has been dragging out. 11, 11, and 12, 12. Anyways, I think I covered all of that. And the funny shit is that when I picked up the cards from the crystals all being charged on them, there was a crystal that almost fell over here, over the edge of the table. Thank goodness I caught it in time. So to me, that says someone is falling over a cliff. This is metaphorical. Someone is going out with a bang. The karmic is a total drug lord. Okay, how do I say this? Sorry for the long introduction. Drug lord selling all kinds of shit. And they're heavily indulging themselves too. I mean, crack cocaine and meth and heroin. And the crack cocaine and meth has gotten so bad that legit their teeth are breaking and falling apart. This person needs to go to a dentist. But they're not going to have the time to do that, nor do they have the health insurance to do that because right now they're freaking the fuck out because they know that there's a warrant out for their arrest and they're yelling at everybody around them. And it doesn't matter where they go. Like, let's say they pack up their shit and try to go hide in a motel somewhere. That's if they can afford the motel. 454 on the timer. That's if they can afford the motel. because they're broke as shit. They could try to hide at a motel somewhere, but wherever they go, regardless, or maybe they'll try to leave the state or some shit, they're going to get caught. And they did work with a fraudulent cop, which after a while, that fraudulent cop saw just how crazy this person was and how far they were taking shit. They ratted out the karmic and the other people involved. And if they were working with a crooked judge, after a while, that crooked judge, his morality and his conscience got the best of him. And he no longer wants to work with the karmic or the cult. That the ones that are still left working, and the crooked judge said, I'm done, I'm out of here. Like, if you want to work on winning this case, if you can, because there's too much shit against you and it doesn't make sense, good luck on finding another judge. 6:36 on the timer. And there is some money or a house that was supposed to be given to you. 6:55 on the timer. Supposed to be given to you by a passed on loved one. Okay? This passed on loved one could have died a year ago, 3 years ago. My condolences. You're, trust me when I say this, it may take a while to get it, but you're going to get it. The karmic and those little fuckers that are still around, they're gonna have no choice but to give it up, to give it back. And do not accept any dirty, nasty blood money if someone comes over to your house and shit, so that you don't go hard on pressing charges. Fuck that. For all of the emotional distress that they put on you, sue them for all their fucking worth. They are going to prison. And when I saw that crystal that fell like this, 808 on the timer, this karmic, they've got no chance. Their life is doomed. That's it. Either they're going to kill themselves before they get caught, or when they do go to prison, I keep seeing this in my mind. They are going to check out in prison because they know that they're not going to be able to handle the environment in there. Especially with how they have a history of pedophilia. And trust me, that information will come out. And prisoners who find out that the next prisoner coming in has a history of that, they're gonna make sure, 9:19 on the timer, they're gonna make sure that your life is fucking hell. Okay? So I see this karmic, like the very first night of being in prison, hanging themselves. There, I said it. Alright. Anyways, enough of my speech, but I had to say it. There's a damn fucking gnat around here, so that's a monitoring spirit. Y'all could be feeling monitoring spirits. Okay, it's funny that when I picked up this card of the deck, automatically this showed up. A magician, upright, 10 10 on the timer. This is this is for you good Leos out there, okay? You guys could be magicians, good wizards, or good witches, okay? But this is more about being an alchemist, okay? Learning how to turn hurricanes into calm waters, basically. 10:40 on the timer. Or as they say, here's some lemons and you make lemonade out of it and you learn how to create your own damn best brand of sugar. Okay, enough. Here we go. My dear Leos, and I have a new version of the Celtic crossbred that I like better. It's not much different, but I still like it. Two more shuffles. The good Leos out there. I'm very excited for you because you got a lot of good shit coming your way. Money. You will never lack for money again. Okay? And I'm hearing better family dynamics. Like if you've been having beef with some family members, it's gonna change. Like y'all are gonna call it a truce. 12:21 on the timer. Ooh, Nine of Pentacles upright. Look at that. That's for you, sweethearts. You divine Leo feminines. So basically, you guys know who you are. You know how to take care of a house. You hate drama in your house. You don't put up with it. Not even from your own kids. Okay? And if you have kids with this karmic, oh, I feel so sorry for you, but you're gonna hmm, you're gonna fight for your kids for full custody because I mean you already know the gloom and doom that's coming. You know how to cook, clean, take care of kids. You're not a whore. You have morals, you have values. You're not a prostitute. Okay? You are the exact opposite of what this karmic and other people were saying about you. You don't sleep around for just anything, for drugs or money or alcohol. Nothing. You work hard for your shit. Okay. Explain this in a minute. Coño. Sorry if I'm a little quiet. Like I said, I'm just tired. Been it's been a long week of errands, man. But shit gotta get done. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands in reversed. Not a good queen. 1616 on the timer. Not a good queen. See, when the Queen of Wands is upright like this, that's a good queen. Motivated, determined, ready to go. Give her a project and she's self sufficient. But because it's in reverse like this, motivated and determined, that's for damn sure, but not to, doesn't want to do any work. Nothing. Aries, Leo, Sag. I'm sensing heavy Sag. This could have been your masculine's karmic. She loves to use men for their money. She is totally addicted to magic, black magic, and hurting people to get what she wants. She had your masculine under this mental illusion spell to make him think that she was the one for him, but that spell has broken off. And he realizes that, nah, she ain't the one for him. I'm sensing like she summoned marine spirits on you a long time ago. If you had any sleepless nights and shit in the past or recently, this was her, and now it's going back to her. And she tried to be a copycat of yours because before this whole project of death magic started, she was always jealous of you. And that's because she had a relationship with your masculine years ago. Okay, but when you came in the picture, their relationship was done. But try to be your copycat with the personality, the way you look, the way you dress, the way you act, but nah. And she fucked around with your money big time and with your weight big time. She could have made you have fluctuations with your weight, but I believe that it was definitely some weight gain, unfortunately, and y'all have had a bitch of a time trying to lose it, maintain it, you name it. Hmm. Okay, here we go. Once again, as I explained here, 2010 on the timer. You are so beautiful, Leo feminine. I just heard lone wolf. You have become a lone wolf and 2030 on the timer. It's not that you wanted to be a lone wolf. Some of you may, but the majority of you tend to be outgoing and shit. But isolation spells that were done. It was to make you feel just lonely, isolated, nobody loves you, nobody cares about you. They could have recently sent you the spirit of depression to make you think about checking out. But you already know this or knew that, because that wasn't the first time that they have sent you the spirit of depression. And you held out, you kept on going, you cleansed yourself a lot and your space a lot. Because you're like, I'll be damned if I'm gonna let this karmic 2141 on the timer before I even say this. You're like, I'll be fucking damned if I let this karmic crazy ass son of a bitch take me down. Or any of the other coven members take me down. Just for each, like, you done fucked around and found out. This right here, the Four of Cups, reversed like that. See, damn it, the light. There we go. The karmic who is having a total temper tantrum and never learned a goddamn thing from this process. See, when it's upright, it's supposed to talk about doing self reflection, okay? And like really looking at yourself in the mirror. He never did and he never will. Doesn't see a problem with himself. Okay, I want to get, let's see, what the hell is this shit? Oh, your Knight of Cups. Your Knight of Cups is right around the corner, yo. That's why they're having a fucking temper tantrum. And that's why you have the Three of Swords upright. They're heartbroken that they don't get to have you. They don't get to have your inheritance. Nothing. Two of Wands reversed. Okay, this can go in two ways. Okay, your masculine already made up his choice that he wants you because there were so many lies and rumors about you and manipulation spells that were going on to make the masculine think that the karmic was his, and no, it's not. Okay, and this also can go for the karmic deciding that I sense that he's gonna check out in prison. That's what's gonna happen. What else? Oh look, justice. Justice. You are getting your justice. Bad fucking ass. Ten of Wands reversed. All of your baggage is done with. Done. Because this is your justice. And you get your Knight of Cups. Two of Swords reversed. The masculine knows now, okay, knows what the fuck was going on because you see, when it's upright, you got a blindfold on. So you can't see the situation the whole way through. And you're getting the two swords here is about communication. So you're getting two sides to a story. Okay, so you don't know which way to go. But because it's in reversed, oh, you know the situation. And who's involved? 25:55 on the timer. Who's involved? Who said what? The rumors, da 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 da. Woohoo! Let me tell you, the masculine's pissed. There could have even been a physical fight between the masculine and the karmic. And I see that, the masculine could have chewed out some of his good friends that thought they had the backs with. Eight of Wands upright. This talks about a creative project. Okay, something that sensing this is for your masculine. A creative project that they've had in the back of their mind, just don't know how to start it. Like it's a surprise, but they don't know how to start it. I'm gonna leave it at that because I was just told to shut up. Leave it at that. Wow. Queen of Cups upright. Here you are, sweetheart. It's beautiful. Beautiful. And right here, this is a partnership. Right there. 27:57 on the timer. That's a match right there. Oh, beautiful. God, I feel like ugh, this allergy season is gonna fucking drive me nuts. And you know what? I know that summer is a bitch in Florida, so I can't wait for the fall. Fuck. Hold on. Man. Okay. A chariot with the King of Swords in reverse. The chariot reversed, King of Swords reversed, with the Four of Pentacles reversed. This is the past. Okay. The chariot reverse talks about slow movement. This karmic has been dragging this shit out, this reunion for forever and a goddamn day. Because look, you have the King of Swords reversed right next to it. A tyrannical ass son of a bitch. It's gotta be his way or the fucking highway. I mean, there were a lot of what I'm picking up on is see This King of Swords who's tyrannical, there's no compromising, doesn't talk to you, he talks at you. He, yeah, was doing everything in his power to delay this shit. Like fucking molasses. 30, 30 on the timer. But I've also got a feeling that the people that were initially involved found out the truth because the math wasn't mathing with the rumors and lies. They kept trying to tell him, stop, stop, enough, enough. Did he listen? Fuck no. Four of Pentacles reversed. This is somebody here, 3111 on the timer, who spends money. They spend out of their means. They spend money that, they're not within their means. No budget. They don't know how to budget. Very reckless and irresponsible with their money. It's like, ooh, okay, before all this death magic started, and he did have a regular job, which he hated. He only did it because he needed the money to pay rent and shit. It's like, as soon as he got the paycheck, boom, he'd spend it and spend it on stupid shit. And so then he would be fucked between that paycheck and the next. But as I've said before, he is a drug lord. But before it gets to the drug lord, the big guy on campus who's selling the drugs to people, it's got to be coming from somewhere else, right? Probably somewhere outside the country, whatever, you know, and you're trading money back and forth. Because nothing comes for free, folks. The people that he was getting the drugs from, they're after his ass too. They've been after his ass. Because this is the past. And he ain't got the money though. I want something for the four of pentacles. Hmm. The devil in reversed. Okay. See, give me a second. When the devil is upright, it does talk about devil energy in one sense, but it also talks about being in low vibration, addiction to gambling, sex, magic, all kinds of shit. But when it's in reverse, it talks about cutting all ties with that kind of shit, getting rid of people, places, and things that no longer serve you. This is you. This is you, Leo feminine or Leo masculine, whatever. You changed for the better in the past, yeah. And the karmic can't stand it. Because if you were still in the devil like low vibrational energy, he could still have you wrapped around his finger. Or at least, I mean, in the very beginning of this death magic project, when you didn't know what the hell was going on, he had you wrapped around his finger. But when you started changing and shit, no more. He didn't expect that shit to happen. And the divine archangels and the universe, they forced you. They forced you to cut ties with all the bullshit. And that's when you went through, oh, look, the shadow. Listen, the shadow, think of shadow work. In the past, that's when you had to do your shadow work. Shadow work is not easy, guys. Whew. Oh, but look, Six of Pentacles upright. Getting your payouts. 36:20 on the timer. Getting your fucking payouts. Absolutely, man. You did the hard work. You deserve it. What the hell is this? See, this is the future now. The High Priestess in reversed. Not a good High Priestess. Not a good High Priestess. This could represent three different people. This could represent your karmic's karmic, your masculine's karmic, and uh, your masculine's karmic's best friend, who is the one with the STD. 3737 when I just said that. And I keep sensing that that person with the STD, there's actually two STDs, is what I've been sensing for a while. And it's from a black girl. Nothing racist here. I'm not being racist, but it's from a black girl who's very, very promiscuous. I'm sensing two STDs, HIV and herpes. Didn't tell anybody out of embarrassment. And there was a lot of sex magic going on. And unprotected sex magic. She knew she had it, didn't tell anybody because she didn't want to be the only one who had it. But hold on. Give me a second. Knight of Wands reversed. Taking action, but in haste. Not thinking shit twice. Like the circumstances. Whether it has to do with money, gambling. Oh, and I just heard Death Spell. This High Priestess in reversed, uh, right here. She did a death spell on you, alright? But 39:49 the timer before I'm about to say this. She didn't realize just how hard it's gonna hit her. Because this is the future. Oh boy. Oh, I'm sensing graveyard dirt magic. Like, wants to kill you with, like, summoning up bad demons, 40/40 on the timer, and then have these demonic entities kill you in your sleep, and so you don't wake up. But that's not gonna happen because you're divinely protected. And this was done as a cover up because they know that they're getting caught. And by summoning up demons and shit and graveyard magic, and you die in your sleep, then there's no need to have an autopsy, is there? 41/41 on the timer. You know, when someone dies like that, and if they do try to do an autopsy, they're not gonna find shit. Wow. Then you have death upright. Yes, this can symbolize actual physical death. However, it does talk about death in that, excuse me, shedding old skin. Okay. Like when y'all were going through, the shadow work, you were purging and getting rid of your old self and becoming a better new version of yourself. And that's why it ain't gonna work. See, they know. This dark high priestess knows that you've changed. This high priestess, she thinks that, you think that you're better than everybody else, or, got your nose stuck up in the air or whatever. But no, it's just because you leveled up. You leveled up. You cannot be touched by any harm. I want to get one more going. One more. Ah, Four of Swords reversed. Okay, this person, this high priestess, the dark high priestess, she will never be able to be at rest because the rumors, well, people now know that she's the one with the STD, not you. Uh, Everybody gonna be spreading all kinds of rumors about her. People gonna be getting tested left and right. And she did spread it around. There are gonna be people who are like, oh my god, I've got HIV. Oh my god, I've got herpes. She's gonna be physically attacked. Page of Pentacles reversed. If anybody comes to you and tries to give you a business offer of some sort, hell no. Because remember, oh, excuse me, it's right here. This creative project and shit, hell no. Okay, and I'm getting more so that the person or people that could be coming your way to beg that you give them, that you take it easy on them in court and give them a lighter sentence. Don't take the fucking money. No. Don't accept whatever gift they want to give you. 46, 26 on the timer. Fuck that. Because if you do, then all the change that you've made thus far, you're going backwards and that could look at that shit. Temperance. You know how to use your logic and your intuition at the same time. And that's exactly what you're gonna do. You're smart. Some of y'all could be seeing rainbows. But yeah, you're you're too smart for this shit. You're like, what? What the fuck? No, no. Like, get away. Go away. Wow. This Queen of Wands in reverse is here again. She could very well be one of the people who tries to come knocking on your door. And look, you have the King of Wands reversed with the King of Wands reversed. Karmic couple. So here's the funny thing. This Queen of Wands reversed, it could be your karmic's karmic, or it could be your masculine's karmic. Wow. What? And all three of those chicks, your masculine's karmic, your karmic's karmic, and your masculine's karmic's best friend, the one who's got the STD, they have thoroughly enjoyed watching you in poverty, getting sick, all of it. Okay, see now this part right here, this is what's on your mind. Excuse me, this is what's on your mind, your goals, your achievements. Wow, this is the first time ever I think I've seen the Five of Swords reversed. The Five of Swords reversed. This is the karmic finally having to stop. To stop. Or at least this is what you want. This is, like I said, your goals, your future, what you want. Because I swear to God, every fucking time this card has come out, it's always come out like this. Okay? Because this fucker never wants to give it a rest. And if you look closely, there are men in battle and shit. And that side of the enemy, they won, but this person is like, they've got a new idea up their sleeve, but because it's in reversed, you want this fucker to stop already and to just leave you alone. 50-40 on the timer. Just leave. It's like, just leave me alone, man. You're never gonna have me, like, in your fucking dreams. You're goddamn delusional. The strength card, which is Leo. This is you. Feminines, you are standing in your power. You're strong. You're strong because you've gone through so much death magic and hardships and struggles this whole time. 51-21 on the timer. And you did it by yourself. You went through all of these hardships and struggles and navigated your way through it all by yourself. So be proud of yourself. And you don't give yourself enough credit, damn it. And you want your King of Cups. 51-51 on the timer. You are getting your King of Cups because remember when I was going through the deck, I saw the Queen of Cups upright. Yeah, you're getting it. So now this is the unconscious. What the fuck? I want mine. This is an interesting radio. Hold on, I gotta get me some more water. That's funny because when I paused, it was 52-42 on the timer. This is the unconscious, okay? It may call you out, but Five of Wands reversed, the Magician in reverse, and the King of Wands reversed. Oh, excuse me. Five of Wands reversed talks about fighting ending, but here's the thing. See, you want the fighting to stop. You're ready for. See, the spiritual warfare is done. It's been done for the longest fucking time. But it's the karmic who just thicky and thicky and thicky don't, doesn't want to give up. Okay, I sense that the back of your mind, yes, you want this fighting to stop. And also, I sense that this is the karmic who is having mental fights with himself. Like, oh my God, what do I do? What do I do? 'Cause see, look, you have the magician in reversed. That's a warlock. That is a dark, nasty warlock. 54-54 on the timer. That's the karmic right there. And the King of Wands right there. This karmic, yep, dark magician, and he is the King of Swords reversed as well. This person, determined as hell to still try to win at all costs, okay, but has always used magic, dark magic, has no problem with hurting other people or stealing, just like right here. I can't make this shit up. Right there. King and Queen of Wands reversed. Determined, but hold on. I want to figure out more about this Five of Wands reverse, man. Oh, whoa. Okay, the Druid. This is considered the Hierophant. The Hierophant is in reversed. Okay, this talks about a community and organization, but we already know that it's a cult. They're falling apart, totally falling apart because there has been so many lies and misunderstandings, plural, about uh Karmic and his lies, who he's telling the lies to, and he did pay other people to lie. These lies and rumors were about you. 57:47 on the timer as I said that. Okay. Coming up with lies and rumors about you and then telling other people, paying other people to keep the lies and rumors going, but to add more details. And then before you know it, uh, this community, this church, I'm just gonna call it a satanic church. And this church has been around for many years. 58:20 on the timer. Yeah, they're falling apart because all of these fucking lies. He's trying to save his ass. He's trying to save his ass mentally. This is mental arguments. Trying to save his ass because he's the dark magician and the king of wands reversed. Yeah, trying to save his ass from uh this church that they're going down like London Bridge is falling down. And unfortunately, this karmic, other than doing breakup love spells on you and your masculine, he lied. He lied to your masculine about you. Like, this was an outrageous fucking lie. Like, something along the lines of the karmic had told the masculine Oh, leave the feminine because, she's just gonna use you for your money. Because, I mean, you and your masculine were in deep conversation about marriage, and this karmic was gonna do whatever he could to delay it. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And this was a large sum of money. And unfortunately, their masculine fell for it. I know it hurts to hear, but I'm being honest. The masculine took the money and, like, just kicked it to the curb, unfortunately, because that rumor of, you know, the rumor of you using the masculine for his money and that you ain't shit, the masculine believed it. When in reality, he should have went to you. Excuse me. And there were other people that were lying too. And because he had been friends with these people for so long and he wanted his approval, fell for it. But you see, I go on. See, Ace of Swords upright talks about a breakthrough in communication. You're waiting for this breakthrough in communication. This breakthrough in communication with your masculine. You're waiting, and it's coming. It's just been a matter of patience because these fuckers, man, they have tried it. Whew. This hangman upright, it's a Pisces card. Somebody's been caught with something. This is the karmic who's been caught because look at this. Hold on, if I can make this shit. Okay. You have the Page of Swords upright. This goes in two ways. The masculine did his research, and paid attention to what was being said and who was saying this shit. And see, your masculine's a smart cookie. Did his research, found out that the lies weren't adding up, broke his own heart, and then at the same time, this talks about how the karmic being a nosy ass son of a bitch. I mean, stalking you, all kinds of shit, and hoping to get away with it, but he didn't. The Seven of Swords reversed. You've been hoping for this for the longest time, and it's happened. It's already happened. Caught red-handed. I have a feeling that this karmic was trying to have a secret conversation with somebody about manipulating, using technology to manipulate shit, like um hacking phones and computers and shit. So, like if you're on the Facebook Messenger or something and you thought it was your masculine who was messaging you, no, no, it wasn't. It was this fucker. And you caught them. You knew that it wasn't your masculine. You just knew, and the way that they were talking, you know what I mean? The way that they were messaging you, it did not match up with the personality. Yeah. And the profile picture that they were using with the instant messenger did not match up with the masculine's profile picture. And the same shit goes for, Instagram, Twitter, whatever. Yeah, and this person has also been caught for a lot of nasty things with the dark web, their sexual interests, their dark and nasty uh sexual fantasies. I'm gonna leave it at that because it's disgusting. There's a special place for a person like that now. And they are just so surprised that you outsmarted them. Because also, you did your own research yourself. You always were on guard. Always. And so, the Ace of Swords, breakthrough in communication with, like I said, this is your subconscious, okay? What you're thinking in the back of your mind, but it's already happened, dude. It's already happened, guys. Um, breakthrough in communication that you're waiting for from the masculine. Don't worry, it's gonna happen. It's just been slower than fucking molasses. But also, a breakthrough in communication with the karmic and what the fuck he's been up to because look, he's hanging upside down by a fucking tree. There's nowhere to hide, bitch. Breakthrough of communication about your lies, your rumors, the manipulation, and you know what? And all of your mental illnesses that you have too, that you need to get help for. Wow. Now this is your influence right here. Jesus Christ. Three of Wands reversed. Somebody is not getting any rewards because they didn't put in the hard work or anything. Their ships, their desires, they're not coming through. Their reward for their actions is going to prison. The Hermit in reversed. Three different ways. Your masculine coming out of their cave because they've done a lot of shadow work themselves. They've changed. They see their errors. They don't want to be associated with this garbage anymore. Okay, they've come out of their cage, their cave here, and they're speaking their mind, speaking their truth about what they know, who they know, and telling people that they love you. They love you. And you are out of your cave of constant isolation. 11:11 on the timer when I said that. Because they did some hardcore isolation spells on your ass. But you're like, fuck you. I'm gonna go out and have fun. And no matter what you do to try to hurt me, kidnap me, murder me, whatever, you're not gonna be able to do it because, you're divinely protected. And you're also a truth speaker. Whether you're doing something like this or you've got a podcast and they hate that you're speaking the truth about what they've done. And also, this is the karmic who won't ever shut the fuck up. I mean, won't shut the fuck up. Ugh. It's like even though they know that they're caught, excuse me, they're still trying to come up with ideas of, weaving their way out. And it's like, excuse me, bitch, there ain't no way out. Excuse me. Eight of Pentacles reversed. This is laziness. This could be laziness in several ways. They don't want a job. They don't want, a good outstanding job where they can actually make money the moral, ethical way. Or this can talk about all the hard work that they did with black magic. It was all for nothing. Null and void. I really mean like they put their blood, sweat, guts, and tears into this shit, and for nothing because uh, their reward is prison. Up here, this is external influences. Five of Cups upright. The plan didn't work out. The karmic's plan did not work out. And if you see in the background, there's another rainbow. That's your happiness and shit. This karmic fucker, he's got to walk away. Done. His plan didn't work. And look, right here, whoops, you have the Father in reversed, which is the karmic. The Father in reverse, this is the Emperor in reversed. The Emperor in reversed. Think of it like a nasty ass cynical a nasty ass tyrannical cynical negative king of a castle that If they don't have their way, and if they don't have their way now, they're gonna throw a shit fit. Hmm. The Emperor reversed is somebody who does not rule fairly at all. And you know what? This karmic, this whole time, was ruthless, absolutely ruthless and relentless with all the spiritual attacks. But you know what? Hey, the bright side, here's your Six of Cups upright. Somebody from your past. This is your masculine, man. You had a lot of good fucking memories together. And when you reunite, there's going to be a lot of apologies and heart to heart conversations, and they're going to treat you like the queen that you are, or king that you are, whatever. That's beautiful. And when you guys get together, it's like y'all act like fun kids together in a cute way, you know? Ace of Cups upright. This is complete happiness and joy. Your cup is overflowing. This is what you want, but also what you fear. Okay? But your this is your cup of joy overflowing. You have been waiting very patiently for this because you know that all of these years, like 8 to 12 years or more, all these years of bullshit, it wasn't just for nothing. It wasn't. You know, there is a silver lining, and at the same time, this can also represent the karmic's tears of depression, crying, because they don't get you, couldn't sacrifice you. They still owe the devil a sacrifice, and they're a one hell of an alcoholic, drug addict, and an alcoholic. And like that's the drips of liquor overflowing and their tears overflowing, but this is more of you. Tears of joy. Oh my god, it's beautiful. You have the Ten of Swords reversed. You have healed from all the betrayal, and so has your masculine. And this was some nasty ass betrayal. People that you thought you were cool with, people that your masculine thought he was cool with. But no. Ace of Wands upright. This is like the completion of a project. And it's like, think of it as winning the jackpot, whether it's at a casino or, getting a lottery ticket and shit, and you end up winning. You're a winner. Be proud of yourself. You're a winner. And whatever, you got a surprise coming, and you're not going to expect it. But all I'm gonna say is that your masculine is a smart cookie, and the ingenuity, the ingenuity that goes on in his brain. Okay, the karmic does not have any creative or a creative bone in his body. Nothing. This is gonna be wonderful. I'm not gonna say anymore. I don't want to fuck shit up. Here is your Two of Cups. Look at how beautiful that is. Up here, this is your final outcome. Gorgeous. You are the Empress, and you're pregnant. Either you're currently pregnant with an actual baby, or you're just sitting high and mighty on your throne with elegance and pregnant with a lot of ideas for your life. And look, Queen of Swords upright, speaking your truth. And I'll be damned if anybody gets in your way trying to twist your words around. 21:51 on the timer. Beautiful. So, this is what I find fucking hilarious. You have. Where in the hell is it? You are the beautiful Queen of Swords upright, telling me the truth. You don't lie about shit. You don't manipulate people. Here's the karmic, the asshole, who's the exact opposite. You have the Empress with the Emperor reversed. That's your karmic again. But you're the Empress. And you're speaking your truth regardless. You're like, I don't give a fuck. What else? Yeah, like I said, you have. Let's see. You give me un momentos. Hold on. Mm. Oh wow, look. Two of Pentacles upright. You got, like I said, y'all could be seeing 222. You've got your shit together. Your masculine's got his shit together. And that's why it is time now for your Ten of Cups. Your Ten of Cups. This is the jackpot. This is everything. Family, money, house, the kids, the career. Oh my God. Like I just said here. Look right here. You have, this is a match right there. Your King and Queen of Cups right there. That's a match. Mm. The Tower reversed with the Seven of Cups reversed. Man, seeing karmic has always been about riches and glory and fame and everything that glitters and sparkles, because this talks about, thinking that the grass is greener on the otyou know. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not, but 9 times out of 10, it's not. And the Tower reversed. He's known about his doom coming. It's not a surprise. But he just kept testing it and testing it and testing it. He even tested the divine and like, what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? Questioning the divine, mocking him, you name it. Your Ten of Pentacles. This is beautiful. This is your inheritance, okay? Could be spiritual inheritance or, well, yeah, spiritual inheritance, but also um inheritance left from a loved one. Oh, the Seven of Wands upright. This goes in two ways. You see all those hands and sticks and shit? That's the cult that was attacking the fuck out of you. And you see those the invisible people in the background? Those are the archangels. And also, all of these people with the sticks, this is the whole cult or friends that the masculine had to defend himself against. Because they were trying their damnedest to just, sway him from that. Everybody's world will never be complete. They will be stuck in the same shit. But um this talks about how your world and your masculine's world isn't complete until you get together, reunite, because then, you got the Ten of Cups. Five of Pentacles reversed. You'll never be left out in the cold again. Never lack for money ever fucking again. That's great. You little son of a bitch. And here's the Queen of Wands reversed with the King of Wands in reverse. Rebirth talks about judgment in reverse. Y'all can run, but you can't hide, fuckers. Woo! There you go, baby. You wished upon a star. You are getting what you've manifested. Your star, your reunion, your dream job. Some of you are meant to be in the limelight here, whether it's doing something like this or a podcast or maybe, public relations. Anything that has to do with being in the public eye. Nine of Swords reversed. Wusa. You can relax, feminine, because the spiritual attacks are over with. And also, the masculine needs to chill the fuck out because he's been overthinking about whether or not he's going to be rejected by you, but he's not. And I'll tell you, because look, you got the Ten of Cups right there, and look, stop being paranoid and worried because look, you got the Four of Wands too, which talks about marriage, 2929 on the timer. Beautiful. Knight of Pentacles upright. This is the slowest moving fucking pentacle ever. This is your masculine. It has taken him forever and a day because after the breakup, he went back to his old ways of partying and being a player and shit because he thought he made the right decision and listening to his friends, blah, blah, blah. Well, as time went on, he did his research, found out what the real shit was about. So, yeah. Ah, move your ass. Eight of Swords upright, playing the fucking victim. Okay, let me hide her boobies here. The Three of Cups. This goes two ways. You celebrating your happy excuse me, your happily ever after, okay? Or this can talk about how this was a third party that was constantly invading your space and your shit. Always. But you see, what's funny is the Ace of Pentacles reversed. They don't get a goddamn thing. They wanted to switch destinies with you. Nope. This has got to be the third party because you also have this Eight of Swords upright, which, I mean, boo-hoo, playing the victim, Wheel of Fortune reversed. They're moving forward. Hell no. Hell to the fuck no. Here you go, the lovers. The lovers. The Queen of Pentacles reversed. Not a good witch at all. This bitch definitely had a hold over your money, making sure you had the hardest time securing a job. Like, oh my God. But like, don't worry. You got you got your payouts. Hmm. Page of Cups reversed. Fuck them. That's karmic. That's actually gonna try to come over and give you a false offer of love, but no, you know the fucking truth. I mean, the moon in reverse, that's all secrets and mysteries that are already out in the open. I mean, everybody knows his shit. Six of Wands in reverse. He lost the spiritual warfare. Six of Swords reverse. Moving on to shit waters. I mean, years of bad karma. And the next lifetime, oh boy. The Sun upright. This is your happiness. And also, all the secrets and shit being illuminated by you. Oh, here we go. The King of Pentacles upright. This is your masculine because this talks about somebody who's got their shit together financially. Okay, and you have the Nine of Cups reversed. This asshole, the karmic, ooh fucking who, loser. You don't get what you want. Last thing here, Eight of Cups upright. You walked away a long fucking time ago from these people. And the masculine walking away too. Heartbroken that he's got to do it, but he knows it's for his own good. He's in shock that these people did this crap. Nine of Wands reversed. Oh, this karmic got his ass handed to him. He is not a spiritual warrior at all. He thought he had it in the bag. Very, very fucking cocky. He's done death magic on other people and he has always succeeded except for you because you are protected. And because of that shit, here's the Fool. The Fool Upright is beautiful. This is a whole new chapter of life, adventure, starting over and fresh. You and your masculine together, starting over fresh. Awesome. Awesome. Please like and subscribe. Okay. If you like this video, I'm just going to give you a few quick messages from the universe and then some love. And I will let you go. I'm doing good on timing. Hell yeah. I've been practicing that. What do my Leo lions need to know? I am such a dweeb. I was gonna say the Lion King, but in this phase, the karmic is Mufasa. You can't do the same thing over and over and expect a different result. Change comes from thinking thoughts you've never thought before and showing up to meet them down streets you've never walked before. I have no doubt that the 3737 on the timer as I'm about to say this. This has to do with the masculine because this person's very stubborn. Very stubborn. Doesn't doesn't like stepping out of the comfort zone. The reason some people have walked away from you for no reason has nothing to do with you. They have been removed from your life because the universe is taking you next. They have already served their purpose in your life. Let them go and keep moving. Greater is coming. This is your validation that things are finally beginning to work out for you. Get ready for unexpected breakthroughs, good news, and plot twists. Blessings are coming. Nice. Things are going to be turned around in your favor. People that were against you all of a sudden will be for you. Ideas, creativity, promotion contracts are going to come into your hands. That's awesome. However, when it comes to people from your past, be very, use your discernment, man, because they're coming to you for something. In relationships, the biggest thing you must look for is consistency. Every time you forgive someone who is not being consistent with you, you are giving them permission to hurt you again. You deserve better. What is meant for you won't pass by you. You will never have to force something that is truly meant to be. Trust in the perfection of divine timing and allow your life to unfold as it should. Whatever comes, let it come. Whatever goes, let it go. Let's see here. I wanted to take this one too. Fuck it. Focus on what is important to you. Don't give your time or energy to your worries, as this would only amplify them. Focus on what matters to you most. With every thought, you are creating your future. The journey wasn't the smoothest or the most pleasant lately, but everything is coming together. Your patience, strength, and perseverance will soon be rewarded. The wait is almost over. Hold on. If you want to be more successful in life, your priority should be to focus your mindset on all that you want to attract into your life. Trust that more is happening than what you can see. Many forces are at work in your favor. Allow them to help you. Love yourself more by saying no to things that feel draining and burdening for you. Saying no when you want to say no instead of saying yes to please other people is a real act of self love. That's called boundaries, y'all. If you find yourself constantly seeing reoccurring numbers or words, it is a sign that you are being supported, cared for, and divinely protected by the universe. Beautiful things are about to happen to you. That's beautiful. And one more. Choice is the most powerful tool you have. Every choice you make shuts some doors but also opens several doors, bringing new experiences into your life. At any given time, you can change the direction of your life. You are only one choice away. That's definitely describing the masculine for sure. I mean, and the feminine because you know what? I mean, the feminine had to make a choice between, are you gonna go with the karmic or are you gonna go with the masculine? And the masculine, the same shit. Am I gonna go with the karmic or am I gonna go with my feminine? Okay, stay. Okay, and the love. Here we go. Still doing pretty good. Okay, what do my fierce Leos need to know? Law of attraction. You have been manifesting this relationship. Everything you want will soon be yours. Redirect your thoughts. Focus on what you want to attract in this relationship, not on what you fear will happen. Once again, law of attraction. Yo, guys, if you think positive shit, positive shit's gonna come your way, but if you think negatively, then negative shit's gonna come your way. And it says, take your power back. You are giving someone control over how you feel. Your happiness should only depend on you. Take your power back from your karmic, which you've already done. And for anybody who's just fucking negative and toxic, like, ugh, law of attraction again. Think positive, yo. Think positive. This is for, you know what? The karmic has never had positive thought in his mind. It's always been lack. But for you good Leos out there, remember positive, positive, positive. Then you have deception. Someone is wearing a mask in this relationship. Yo, unfortunately, the masculine did deceive you, okay? because they were told lies, they participated in the lies, but it's going to come down to a lot of heart to heart conversations like, this is what happened over here on this side, and this is what happened over here on this side. There's going to be tears, but don't argue. There's no fucking need to argue. It's exhausting, and all the karmics wearing a mask. Law of attraction again. And you have third party situation. Other people may be interfering with this relationship and dimming its full potential. They sure have. Nothing but pains in the fucking asses who've got nothing else better to do with their time. It's called get a goddamn job. Huh. They are the one. You have already met the romantic partner you seek. Leave your fears behind. They are stopping this relationship from blossoming. Guys, if you're afraid of being ghosted again, or if the masculine is overthinking and, scared to come through, like, stop. Just stop. Says open your eyes. If someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. Okay. See, this goes in several ways. The masculine had his eyes closed for a very long time. When the masculine and feminine were dating, the feminine was her true, genuine self. She never wore a mask. She never acted like she was better. Nothing like that. But the friends, the masculine's friends, they were the ones that were deceiving. The masculine had to open his eyes. Love your shadow. Accept and work with the flaws in yourself so you can learn to accept others as they are. And you did that when you went through the dark night of the soul with your shadow work. Make the effort. This love is worth taking risks. You are called to move forward. Yes. Yes. Quit being a chicken shit. And express your love. It is important to let people know that you love them. You have nothing to lose. Let me take this one. What the hell is this? Hmm. Hmm. So again, that. Okay. Okay. All right. So, yeah, we did express your love. Let go of the need to control. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. I know a lot of you women out there are like, oh, come on, let's go. Unrequited feelings. There is not enough love to keep this relationship going in any healthy way. This has to do with all the karmics. You feminines, there is no requited love for your karmic, and your masculine has no love for their karmic. Reaching your goal. Everything you want from this connection will manifest in the near future. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. True and lasting love is here for you. Be honest. I can't make this up from what I said earlier. Heart to heart conversations are necessary. It is safe for you to talk about your feelings. I can't make this shit up. I said it earlier. Divine timing. Be patient while things are unfolding. This connection is worth the wait. Put yourself first. Loving yourself makes you more romantically attractive. Yeah, before you love anybody else, you got to learn how to love yourself first. You can't be codependent on other people to make you happy. But that's what your karmic wanted. They're very codependent, and your masculine's karmic codependent on other people to make them happy. No. Stay optimistic. Positive thinking and faith will bring romance into your life. Yeah, stay optimistic. They wanted you to lose your faith and love. Redirect your thoughts. Focus on what you want to attract in this relationship, not on what you fear will happen. Once again, it's coming out. Stay positive. Gratitude. You need to be grateful for the love already present in your life to attract more of it. Be grateful for all the love that you already have in your life, family, friends, all of it. Love nature, go outside. A lot of you need to go outside in nature. Deception. Someone is wearing a mask in this relationship. What did I say earlier? Your masculine, unfortunately, wore a mask, but there's going to be honest conversations. Your karmic wore a mask. Your masculine's karmic wore a mask. Different paths. You are not on the same page with the person you have in mind. The directions you want to move to are different. Yeah, you are not on the same path with your karmic. And your masculine is doesn't want to be with their karmic either. They've made it known. Your masculine has made it known, like screaming it from the rooftops that they love you. Twin flame. This person is your mirror soul. This is why this connection feels so sacred to you. You took your power back. Open yourself to love. It is safe for you to let your heart be seen. Don't be scared. For the masculine, big time. The masculine's been fucked over a lot in his past. Like, doesn't, never really liked open, deep conversations. It was always like surface level shit and had no problem talking about sex. But when it came to private shit, it was. But there you go, my Leos. Hope you enjoyed it. Mwah.